we got the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James and JJ Redick. I want to see what you got to say about Caitlin Clark, because I don't really watch his podcast. But I had seen this on here, so I was like, let's see what he got to say. Everybody got their own opinion, though. I understand that, but it is what it is.
You know, we want to talk about sort of all things basketball. And Caitlin Clark, phenomenal run. Yeah. I saw her the other night, by the way. I saw her the other night in Indy after her, I think it was her second game or third game. But it was the first game against Liberty. They played Liberty Thursday, then they were back here in New York on Saturday. I saw her after the Thursday game very briefly. And, you know, she was just talking about the quick turnaround, which I find to be insane, that they go through this season that starts basically in September. They have all their preseason practices, games. She does the tournament, gets the national championship game. And then, like, within a month, she's playing in real WNBA games. There's no real off season for her.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing I wanted to bring up was
she's
just
still putting up 20 a game, man.
I don't want to call it hatred, but it's there's definitely like a dislike or vitriol coming her way towards older players. And look, I think we all experienced that to some degree when we first got in the NBA.
For sure.
Your opponents are not wrapping their arms around you. I had that to a small extent. I was the cocky white kid from Duke, right? You know, I feel like sometimes my teammates hated me. How did you process that? How did you go through that at a young age, coming into the NBA, where the people could have been your teammates, could have been the people you were competing against? They weren't celebrating you.
No, not at all.
They wanted to kick your ass.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, my teammates for sure. There's video evidence of my teammates basically saying, like, he's not ready, or there's somebody playing this position, or we're not putting all our faith in the 18-year-old kid, or
that's how
all
it be
this
at
hype
first.
we've been here, all this, you know. So my own teammates that I had to like be on the floor with, practicing with, on the planes with, you know, in the locker room, in game situations was kind of, you know, just had this kind of, like you said, you don't want to say hate, but just like animosity, like towards me and you know, and what I could provide. And I didn't even come in with that. I came in with the narrative, but I didn't come in with that type of aura. I just wanted to come in and learn from the vets and then put the work in. So I think for my advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, you know, this level of like notoriety, you know, out of this world expectation, you know, whatever the case may be, I just think you know, it's all about having, you know, be a horse, man. You know, the Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, you know, kind of keep your mouth shut, you know, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion, man, early on, because everybody is looking for you to say anything, and they're going to splice it and cut it and make it a negative thing. Like, and I think for her, the one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane for the first time in their league history. You know, they flew private. That should be celebrated in its own right. For anyone that's, you know, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, you know, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. But for her individually, I don't think she should get involved on nothing that's being said. Just go, have fun, enjoy. People need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the #1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good. They had back-to-back years.
I didn't know that before.
Why are you a hater on the Fever, man?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that before.
I'm a realist. Because not only, like, I get, like, people are just, like, crazy about why she should be doing this and they should be doing that. If she's so great, this team. like it's still a team game, people. It is still a team game. And, but I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. I hope they do great. I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream. There's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional
Could you,
sport.
LeBron?
And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can.
I'm not hating on Bronny, though.
To try to make sure
I'm
that does not happen.
I always say that.
That is the weirdest thing in the world.
It
is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder. She seems like it. I don't think I've ever met her.
I'm staying out the way. That's all I do.
I don't think I've met her before, but it seems like everything is going to be great for her because she's a great talent. She seems like a great gal, and I hope she turns that franchise around to where Tamika Catchings had it at one point.
A couple things to finish up here. I just wanted you brought up the thing with your teammates, and I found this quote. I don't know why I did this, but it was a while ago. It was for the Old Man of the Three. I can't remember who we were interviewing, but I found a quote by Paul Silas where, like, Paul, who was your head coach, was talking about how your teammates hated you. So I thought that was interesting. And the other thing I was going to say is, like, right after your summer league was in Boston, right?
I played in Boston and Orlando. Yep.
Okay, you played Boston, Orlando. So it was after Boston. I saw
you first started
one of your teammates. I'm not going to name names.
It'd be tough.
So one of your teammates.
Keep it going.
And he wasn't negative. He wasn't negative. But this has been like in my brain for the last like 20 years. He said, I said, yo, how was LeBron? Like, what do you think of him? And he said, yeah, man, he can really pass, really knows the game. He's like, he's going to make other guys better. But like, I think he's going to struggle to score. I don't think he's going to score. Meanwhile, 40,000 points later. Great take.
That was a great take. He was spot on.
Now look.
Great take.
Now look, man.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Shit come with him. I'm telling you, man. When you first start something, it be like, and you trying to take it to the top, bro. It be like that, bro. But gotta keep working, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm working. I'm still working. Ain't gonna stop either. It's a process. Everything is a process, and let it flow day by day. Get it. But yeah, man. But it should be weird, bro. Like, don't be hating, bro. Just if you see somebody doing their thing, congratulate them, appreciate it, and then move the fuck on. Don't you gotta be grown about it. You gotta take care of your business, do whatever you need to do. But all that hating shit is unnecessary. But hey, people gonna voice their opinion, feel how they wanna feel.